Hi, my name is Austin. Welcome to my presentation. For my project, I tried to work on a system that took in streaming financial data on a daily basis, and then using a model, a machine learning model that I trained, it would predict what would happen the next day. And so I'm picking five of the most traded stocks, and I'm making those predictions for those five stocks, what's going to happen the next day, and then I'm broadcasting an alert letting anyone who's a subscriber to my topic, SNS topic, that, okay, here are the signals. This is what you should put your position in. Okay, so it's a lot of Python scripts, so it's not super easy to go through. But here I have a function that connects with my data vendor. And what I'm doing first is I'm using an FTP transfer for that data to come onto my local machine. And then I am then copying it over to an S3 bucket, unzipping it, and then I'm doing a little bit of logic here to just pick out the data we want because there's some we don't need. And then I'm taking the data I want and putting into a directory, which is where my queries will go. And so here is kind of the query structure. I was not able to use Athena Query within my SageMaker instance, and SageMaker is a machine learning model service by AWS. So I used a workaround because I wasn't able to configure an RDS or Athena query in SageMaker instances. So here I'm just creating an Athena client, and I'm using the current date as a directory each time I run this. That way it's the current date is kind of a key, so I can dynamically write and read data on a day-to-day basis without changing any of the code. And I'm here running a query, just picking the stocks that traded the most that day, those five stocks. And then I'm reading the result of that, and I'm going through each of the symbols in the result, and I'm selecting all the rows of data for that. And then I'm going into my SageMaker notebook here, and I am reading where the query output is. I am loading my model, my machine learning model, and then I return a list of data frames of each of those different symbols. And you can see here, the first one is NDX. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. And then I'm doing a little bit of data here, data processing, just to get the data the way it needs to be for my machine learning model. And then I'm making a prediction, what's going to happen the next day. And these numbers are the daily returns, so they're a percentage of the current price. So you see here, okay, I'm expecting to buy NDX, and it's going to go up nearly 3% the next day. All right, that's my presentation. Thank you so much, and have a great New Year's.